All right, the stream is live. Are we?
Hold on.
Why did I say that?
Okay, now we are live.
All
Hello,
right.
everyone. If you are watching this on record, please make sure to hit that like button. It'll do both of us good. And thank you so much for joining in on this because you're not going to be able to put in anything in the chat if you're watching this on replay. But anyway, Film Kid and I are doing a Q&A today. You guys can ask us anything about movies.
Hola.
Oh, yeah, I just realized I forgot to put that in the title. Dang it. Oh,
What?
well. Oh, well.
What?
Ask me anything about movies, but oh, well.
They should already know that.
Yeah, they probably should. But anyway, as soon as we get some people in the chat, we will actually. Okay, finally, we have someone in here. We have Godzilla. Hold on.
He says, "Happy birthday."
Yes, I know. Thank you so much. Happy I'm finally 15 years old.
You can watch a whole bunch of stuff now.
I wish.
You can watch more stuff now.
Yeah, I think we'll go with that one.
You need to get to Men in Black. That's a great movie.
I started it.
Do you like it?
So far, Stallone has a quick little role in it, but
just for your guys' information, the reason why we don't sound how what we normally would when we would first talk to each other, we were on a call for 3 hours last night.
Yeah. You would be surprised how great chemistry we actually have. It's hilarious. We got Hosta in the chat.
This feels weird because last night we were just talking and now we're live streaming.
Yeah. And he says, happy birthday. Thank you. Be sure to hit that like button, everyone, and drop any comments you have for us.
What app are you talking over?
What app are you talking over?
Hosta says.
Yeah, we're doing StreamYard.
It's free. You can just sign up, and then you can easily connect it to your YouTube channel.
That's what I'm doing. Is that what you're doing, or do you?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. So I can type in the chat.
Oh yeah. Ooh, I like what this guy said.
What?
I'm bringing it up.
Oh yeah. Make sure to do that. I'm tired.
Didn't get too much sleep.
No, I did. I was super tired last night, and then I overslept this morning. And then, I don't know why, but watching that movie made me tired. We'll do it another day.
Yeah. Be sure to get onto it. You answer this question first. Godzilla, what is the most disturbing movie you've ever seen?
I mean, I know your answer. It's going to be a lot different than mine.
Wait.
Isn't yours 7?
Oh, yeah. I actually will go with that one.
Because that's not mine.
What's yours?
I mean, Joker's got to be up there.
Actually, yeah, that was messed up. The scene with his mother, I barely got through. That was hard.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go Joker.
I think I will change it to Joker.
Actually, but there is this movie that I watched called Cloverfield, and it's a found footage film about like a New York attack. It's really disturbing because it looks really real.
Yeah.
It's really interesting. It's a good movie.
I believe the sequel 10 Cloverfield Lane was directed by Matt Reeves, who did the Planet of the Apes movies and the new Batman film. I just bought the Planet of the Apes trilogy today.
Gotta agree with Film Kid on Joker.
Yep. It is pretty. I actually will change my answer. I will go Joker. The scene with the mother in particular.
But now for you to watch 2 of the best movies ever, Forrest Gump, Shawshank Redemption. Please talk about it. Since it's your birthday, I'll let you go first. You talk about it. And remember, I can't say spoilers about Forrest Gump since you haven't seen it, so you can't say spoilers about Shawshank.
Yeah, Shawshank is the only one I've seen. I didn't get to Forrest Gump yet. I started Inception though, but Shawshank is a great film. Like, it's one that really tugs on your emotions at certain points. Even like the ending is something I adore. So,
before you finish, the whole reason why I'm not allowed to watch it currently, first of all, I'm 12, and second of all, it's because of the dark themes.
Oh yeah, those are dark, very. So it is a fantastic film. It is, Was so angry I didn't put it in my top 5. It's just rewatch value plays a key role. So it's probably in my top 10, maybe not because of rewatch, but it's high.
All
High, I
right.
tell you.
So Forrest Gump. It's gonna be hard while not talking about this while you're here. I mean, I told everything about what I thought about it to you last night, but
Yep.
it's a great movie. It definitely brings in every single genre because you have the war and action element, which is when Forrest is at Vietnam with Bubba and all of that stuff. Which I was about to say something, but I'm not. Um, and Hasa, you know what I was probably about to say, but then you have the side plot where he's either trying to help Jenny out, and then you have the ending with Jenny, which I'm also not gonna say, because I don't really categorize it as a spoiler, but it's like a big part of the movie. Um, well, it kind of is a spoiler at the end. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna say that, but.
Yeah.
And then you also have Forrest Gump with Lieutenant Dan and the chemistry, and then they start the shrimp business. Um, and it was just a great movie. It's long, but it feels like an hour long. It flies by.
It's apparently very different from the book. In the book, apparently Forrest is a big jerk, which you would
Yeah.
not expect
And the
watching
movie,
that.
the movie has stuff in it, and it's kind of weird because Forrest is so innocent. You wouldn't think he would like have to experience all of this.
Yeah.
My two favorite movies. Oh wow.
Yeah, mine's a bit more laggy, so I'm not seeing him as fast as you guys, but that I will, yeah, but I will not argue with either of those.
Have you watched the Planet of the Apes trilogy yet?
No, but I just bought them.
He
I bought
hasn't seen it, from what I know.
I'm gonna get around to getting the rest of the ones done. I need to see Conquest, Battle. Uh, what is there any more I'm forgetting after
You
the
have
old
the
ones?
you have the Tim Burton one.
Yeah, I know, but I believe there's 6, and then you have the Matt Reeves ones, and I've seen 2, meaning that would be 5. So
I've
that's 6.
also only seen 2 of them. I've seen Rise and Dawn, and that's it.
Yeah, I really am anticipating seeing those.
Dawn is good, but I don't know which one I like more.
You have people in either camp. Hosta. Shawshank ain't that dark. You don't see anything. It's just the themes, but the themes are pretty dark, especially if you know exactly what they're doing. It gets really hard to watch. Okay, Hosta. Am I crazy if I find Forrest Gump to be the most expiring character ever?
Inspiring.
Oh, inspiring. Then no. Not. I mean, people like Rocky he's also someone that's pretty inspiring. But I would.
In Backtrack Cinema's video, he showed a whole bunch of people who got inspired.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So there you have it.
Film Kid has seen much darker themes.
Hmm.
We're gonna bypass that.
Yeah.
My dad didn't know what he was getting me into when he said yes to Joker.
That escalated quickly. Okay.
Yep.
Godzilla. What are your top 10 most anticipated movies of 2024?
I mean, I know mine.
Off the top of my head, 10 I'm anticipating. I'll count them off with my fingers. The new Ghostbusters Frozen Empire, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Deadpool 3, Joker,
Are you going
Philly.
in no specific order?
Yeah,
All right,
these are
yeah.
no specific order. Or Kingdom would be number 1.
Kingdom
Joker
would be
2.
number 1
Yeah.
over Deadpool 3.
Yeah, because I think Deadpool 3, as good as it seems, it feels like it's going to be a lot more. They have the ability to be crushed under their weight because with this multiverse and all these rumors going around, they have the ability to fall on their face.
Yep. Oh.
We don't know if it's going to happen yet, but a lot of these leaks, and I have to say, these leaks are getting out of hand. I've been getting extremely angry. Ryan Reynolds has been too. There's like one where he even leaked a photo that was fake of him with the Predator in one. It's hilarious. Oh man.
All right.
But I gave enough. I don't think I can give 10 off the top of my
All
head.
right. So mine, I have the Movie Critic, which a lot of people probably don't know what that is. It's Tarantino's last film.
Yeah, I heard that today.
Kingdom of the Planet. This is not in no specific order. Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes, Furiosa, Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire, Deadpool 3. I'm probably forgetting a bunch of them.
Joker
Gladiator
2.
2. I
Wait,
made a
did
top
you say
10
Lightyear
list.
2?
Gladiator 2.
Oh, I thought you said Lightyear 2. Because if so, there's no justification for that in your top 10. Most anticipated.
I mean, I would say the new Mission Impossible movie, but that's not coming out this year.
Yeah, I really got angry about that one.
I'm looking at my movies to see if the new Alien film, Romulus.
Oh yeah, that's also probably in my top 5.
I am running out of options. Probably Inside Out 2. I need an animated movie, and I'm not really that excited for Kung Fu Panda 4 nor Despicable Me.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 4 doesn't look that good, to be honest.
I never saw the trailer. Never felt the urgency to get there, so probably won't be good.
Is there
But I
anything
feel
that
sad because I enjoy 1 and 2, and 3 is decent. Okay.
I can only list 8. If I looked at a list of movies, I could probably name some.
Dune Part 2.
Yep, that's up there.
Okay, give me one.
For the sake of it, Godzilla X Kong. It looks decent.
Yo! Yeah, Godzilla X Kong, I think I might actually find enjoyable.
All right, that's 10. What movies have you watched today, Ledger?
The Shawshank Redemption and Cliffhanger. I'm gonna try. And I've started Inception.
So are you gonna watch 4 movies today?
How many is that? 1, 2.
Because that's
Probably
3,
not.
and then you said Kindergarten Cop.
Oh yeah, Kindergarten Cop. I may actually skip Inception and do Kindergarten Cop.
Kindergarten Cop is a lot easier to get through than Inception. I'm just gonna say that.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
If you want a movie that is not that confusing, but it's a really good Christopher Nolan film, I would recommend you watch Interstellar.
Yeah, I'm gonna see that one soon. Hosta, watch Planet of the Apes. You'll love them, especially you, Ledger. I've seen the first 2. The original Charlton Heston's and Escape for the Planet of the Apes. I really enjoy the original 2. I'm not a very big fan of.
He's already seen 2 movies today, but the thing was, he was already halfway through those 2 movies that I watched today, so he didn't watch like 2 full movies today. I watched a full movie today.
Yeah, so you actually did your homework. I cheated.
Yeah. I watched Hitman's Bodyguard, a fun action film where you just have Samuel Jackson and Ryan Reynolds going all at it. The 2 most people in Hollywood who swear the most.
Yeah, they're up there. Godzilla. What is your favorite Planet of the Apes film so far? So far, the original.
Me?
Rise or Dawn?
Dawn, yeah.
Yeah.
I think
I expected that.
A bit better than Rise. Rise is. I'm not saying Rise is bad. Rise is still good, but I think Dawn really taps into what you would think the Planet of the Apes movies are about.
Doesn't have more emotion to it than Rise?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Hosta, Rocky is up there. What?
They do something to a main character.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, isn't it Koba? Oh yeah, I got that part spoiled for me. No need.
Okay.
Yeah.
I made a video.
Dune and Deadpool. I won't argue with either of those, but I would say Kingdom seems much better.
Ledger, you need to get to watching Dune Part 1. It's a great movie.
It is?
Yes, it is.
I'll put it on my radar. It's from the same director of things like Prisoners and Blade Runner 2049. So he has some great films. Huh?
He also directed Sicario.
Oh yeah, he did. In the sequel.
No, he didn't. They brought in a different director for the sequel.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, oops. I'm an idiot.
But they're bringing in the same director for the sequel that they are doing for the third one.
Oh, so they're bringing the guy yeah. Okay, Hasta. Planet of the Apes could miss easily too. Yeah, but it doesn't have. It seems like it's a lot more simplistic than Deadpool 3. Plus, it looks a lot more grand in scale. So Deadpool 3 is a lot more immature by comparing the two. So I would say, if I was betting on which one is most likely to crush under its ambition, Deadpool 3. It has the one that's most likely to have some problems more, but it'll probably still be good. I'm hoping the trailer will let us know.
The
Hasta.
movie Critic is supposed to come out this year.
Is that a movie?
It's Quentin Tarantino's last film.
Oh, yeah. I just heard that part. I just heard that today. Hasta. I think the movie Critic comes out in 2025.
It says it's supposed to come out in 2024.
2040. Wow, he must really be expecting to live a long time.
Dune.
Godzilla. Dune Part 2 is one of my most anticipated films of 2024. It's definitely one that
It's up there.
Like, I saw the trailer, it looked awesome.
The thing was, like, with the Dune movies, I feel like the trailers are not as good as the actual movie is. And I say the trailers don't make the movie look as good as it was.
Yeah, how much money did the first one make?
What?
How much money did the first one make?
I mean, it came out during quarantine, I'm pretty sure. And it made a decent amount.
It came out in 2021.
I mean, I know it didn't make $1 billion.
Yeah, it didn't. I know all the films haven't made $1 billion if you just ask me. So, but I would say Doom Part 2, they also could do, since it's a second film, they could do something stupid like then try and draw out the story to do a trilogy where if there's enough
you keep
material
bugging
there.
out for me.
Huh?
You keep bugging out for me.
Oh. Can you hear me now?
No, not really.
Oh, dang it. What internet am I on?
1 second. I'm going to do something real quickly. Talk.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can't or
On the
can?
internet. I can. I can hear you.
Oh, you're getting kind of left behind in the thing.
Odd. Okay. I'm trying to pull up Hosta's. Hosta. Dune could hit my top 20 movies of all time. Don't think any other movie this year has close to that potential. Wow.
I would say my most anticipated movie of next year is probably Dune Part 2.
Yeah, I would go with Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. It's the one that if I can only see one in theaters, it probably would be that, because my dad loves Deadpool 1 and he does enjoy Deadpool 2, so he would probably buy it. So, plus I think that Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is something, based on what it looks like a truly theatrical experience. Okay, Hosta. The 3 trailers for Dune 2 are better than the first movie.
I can't admit that.
Yeah, those 3 trailers were marketed really well. They are really good.
Go to the next one. Go to the one that I commented.
Yeah, I know. I'm on it. I agree with this guy right here. Hit that like button. Yep.
A thing that always has bothered me about my profile picture is that when you look really close, you can just see Canva.
Yeah, I noticed that when I went onto your profile picture on Letterboxd. I was like, wait. Yeah, he didn't. Let me guess, there's something from Canva Pro.
What?
Is that something from Canva Pro, I'm guessing?
No. Though sometimes I for all the Christmas stuff that I used for the Santa Claus ranking, I had the screen record and then I had the crop it because I don't have Canva Pro.
Yeah, I don't either. Hosta, Kingdom of the Apes would be my 3rd most anticipated. That it's definitely top 3. The only problem is I'm wondering what are they going to call the sequels. They've already called one Escape. They've called one Conquest, Battle, War, Dawn, Rise, now Kingdom. What are they going to call it now?
Earth
of the Planet of the Apes.
We need some more people in here.
Well, we just got... Oh, look who we got in here. Drew. Okay. Happy birthday, bro. Thank you. Okay. Drew, it says, hey, everyone. What's up? I am doing good. Don't know about everyone else. Hopefully everyone's doing good. How about you?
I'm doing good. I'm tired.
Hopefully this can wake you up.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean,
Every
you even said it before. These things make us tired.
See you, Hasta. Hopefully, somebody try and say something in the chat to scare Film Kid awake. Tell him that you like trolls. That'll definitely scare him awake. Hasta, I'm gonna try and download StreamYard.
What movies that took multiple viewings for you to fully appreciate? I know my answer, and you should know this too. Did you say okay? The Lord of the Rings trilogy.
Oh, you didn't appreciate. Actually, I'm actually not. I actually will agree with that one. I thought they were a bit boring at first, but to be fair, they're like 4 hours long.
To be fair, I only watched them recently and liked them. I watched them all in one day.
Yeah, that was impressive. I will say
It
impressive.
was impressive, and I finished all of them before 10. That's even the more
Before
impressive thing.
10? What'd you
Yeah.
start?
Like 8. Wow. But I took an hour break.
In between each one?
No, in between. Like, I watched half of Fellowship of the Ring, took an hour break, and then watched the other half.
Yeah, it's fair. It's a long film.
Fellowship of the Ring is the hardest one to get through.
Hosta, is it the one called Guest?
One called Guest.
Do you know what he's talking about?
No.
If you're talking about this, just type in StreamYard. There shouldn't be anything called StreamYard.
You can just. I don't even have the app. I'm using Safari.
Yeah, that's what I usually use for YouTube. I've been made fun of by my brother saying that I should just use YouTube, but hey, I just like what I use. Just more used to it. Okay. My thing's a bit more laggy than usual, which it should
It
not
wasn't
be.
laggy last night.
To be fair, we weren't answering these chats.
We weren't live streaming.
Yeah, plus StreamYard gets really laggy. I'm trying to think, is there anything I can like delete from memory that'll do anything? Okay. Drew. Bob Marley, One Love is one of my most anticipated movies of 2024.
Not gonna lie, I saw the trailer for that, and I'm not a big music guy, but that looked solid.
Well, what is that one about?
I think it's about it's about the singer.
Okay,
I don't really know what it's about.
Didn't see the trailer then.
I know he has something to do with peace, and then people keep trying to like assassinate him and stuff.
Yeah, so I went to see Boys in the Boat in theaters.
Guys, hear any background noise? I'm sorry.
That's fine. So I went to see Boys in the Boat, and there was this when they were doing the trailers, they played this trailer for this film where this father's having to like get her daughter that's like sick or dying.
Oh, how was Boys on the Boat?
Huh?
How was Boys on the Boat?
It was good. It's pretty accurate to rowing. I'm someone that does rowing, so if you're wondering if you watched the film was like that stuff that they were doing was very melodramatic. Believe me, it is not. That is very difficult.
The Social Network has a section of the movie where they talk about rowing.
They do?
Yeah.
Interesting.
The main villains in the Social Network, I don't really know how to describe how they're villains, but you would see when you watch it. You should actually watch it today.
Yeah, I probably should. I'll put that on my radar.
But they row.
They do?
Yeah.
Oh, great. So rowers are the villains. So offensive. I'm joking. Yeah, but anyway, did you ever see that marketing in the trailer about this father that's getting his daughter through a snowstorm that's dying?
And what?
It's supposedly a true story.
About what? Wait, what movie?
This father getting her daughter that is dying from a sickness through a snowstorm, and having to get help from like the town and stuff. It's apparently a true story. It's coming out in like February.
I did not hear about that.
It looks like one of those like Oscar bait type films. The only difference is it's coming out in the beginning of the year.
I mean, some of the Scream movies came out in the beginning of the year.
Yeah, but those are not Oscar bait at all. Those are just naturally good. But definitely not Oscar bait at all. No one will die on that hill.
I think you're really behind in the chat.
Not really, actually. We're actually kind of ahead in the chat. That's the problem.
How do I link my YouTube? Pasta says.
You just have to do a live.
Basically, you click on it, and then it will like I don't know. When you set it up, they'll offer you to link your YouTube. It'll say like YouTube, Facebook, and there'll be a whole bunch of different social media websites. You click on the YouTube one, and then it'll make you like log into your email and stuff. But you just click on your email and stuff.
Thank you for explaining that to him because I had no idea how to explain it. But Drew, Bob Marley was a very famous reggae. Don't know how to say that singer who grew up in Jamaica. Interesting. I'll put that one on my radar.
Fast and Furious.
Very funny. Actually, no, I'm actually going to agree with that. I enjoy Fate of the Furious and Hobbs and Shaw, but I think 7 was like where they could have capped it off and it would have been a beautiful send off.
It would have been, yeah, if they ended off when Paul Walker died, it would have been, and just made Hobbs and Shaw. That franchise would have been top tier, but no, they had to make the Fate of the Furious,
which is awesome.
Which is awful.
No, it is not awful. That is not awful. It is
horrible.
You get Statham. You get Statham.
It is the worst Fast and Furious movie.
No.
At least Tokyo Drift and Too Fast, Too Furious is better than it.
At least The Rock and Jason Statham are entertaining in it. Meanwhile, in Tokyo Drift, none of the main characters are memorable at all.
They are memorable. The Hulk machine. Do you not remember that?
No, I tried to forget it. I tried to forget that entire film.
I tried to forget Fate of the Furious. Man, it's awful.
We're gonna really disagree on this one.
We've never had a live hot take thing. See, this is what's gonna be a versus episode is gonna be like.
Especially with T3 versus Salvation, which we're gonna try and do soon.
No.
But I will go with Terminator. After 2, they should have ended. 3 really showed you.
In your live stream and in the chat, comment down below what live stream movie franchise we should watch together.
Yeah. And quick question, Film Kid: Terminator 3 or The Fate of the Furious?
Terminator 3.
Oh, come on! Wow.
The world you have to live in.
But not a world I want to live in. No one ever said I have to like that. Yeah. Wow. Drew,
F9 is underrated.
F9 is only Fast and Furious movie I don't like. I have fun with that one, admittedly. It is a bad movie, though.
Of course, they go to space, but still.
That's where you do that. They had completely run out of ideas. They were just trying to go as over the top as they could.
Let's bring back characters from Tokyo Drift. That's a good idea. A movie that no one cares about.
That's one of the reasons why it's lower. They referenced Tokyo Drift, which 7 does, but it's for a second.
But 7 references Tokyo Drift.
Yeah, but it's for a second. Plus 7 is just naturally better, especially it also has a better ending than 9. No one will disagree with that statement. Leon, happy birthday. Thank you. I completely agree with this statement right here.
Wait, yes, it should have been.
Yes, it should have been.
And then they had to make Fate of the Furious.
If they had just done Fate of the Furious and then Hobbs and Shaw, that would have
died.
So you would have risked Hobbs and Shaw?
No, they should have done. They should have for the Fast and Furious movies. They should have made 6 of them. They should have made the first one, the second one. No, actually, they should have made 5 of them. The first one, the second one. Skip Tokyo Drift and skip Fast and Furious 4, because I'm not calling it Fast and Furious.
But it makes no sense doing that. It would.
Yeah, and that movie kind of sucked. Then they should have went Fast 5 and Fast and Furious 6 and Furious 7, and then they branch off and do Hobbs and Shaw. That's 6 movies. And compared to 11 movies.
Yeah, but you also have to keep in mind that Hobbs and Shaw were not that entertaining in 7. It took till Fate of the Furious when they really showed signs that they were really a good duo. Plus, if you take out Tokyo Drift and 4, those are like the ones that
Fate of the Furious, I would have liked a lot more if Dom wasn't the villain.
Admittedly, they at least justified it in a good way.
No, they didn't.
They said it because he was being threatened.
All right, you're kind of behind.
Yeah, we'll do this debate later.
We'll argue later.
Uh, Logan, Drew. Logan should have been the end of the X-Men Fox of the Fox X-Men saga.
All right,
Completely agree with that statement.
everyone, prepare to yell at me.
Oh
Okay.
boy. Oh boy.
I think Dark Phoenix is criminally underrated.
Okay, I actually will agree with that statement. I
I
really
think it is better than the Wolverine.
What? I like it, but I do not think it's that good.
The
Austin's
Wolverine has
yelling at me.
robot samurais.
But it's awesome.
Yeah, but they also tried to make it R. That's why I like Logan.
I mean, there's an unrated cut.
I'm talking about original cuts.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you have to at least admit the third act of the Wolverine is at least a better third act than X-Men Origins Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
Because I cannot look at X-Men Origins Wolverine's third act without seeing that terrible CGI Deadpool. There's a reason that Ryan Reynolds will not let it go.
Deadpool too.
Yeah, he makes fun of it in both films. It's hilarious.
What
He
do
will
you
not let it
think
go.
of Die Hard being a reboot? I think it's a terrible idea. Strongly agree with that. Leave the franchise alone.
If it's a prequel, then it has potential, but it also could fumble harder than a good day to Die Hard.
Rebooted.
I would say just leave it alone right now. A reboot is a terrible idea.
Because people are thinking about John Krasinski is gonna play the next John McClane.
What?
And I can't see it.
Oh, does he even look anything like Bruce Willis back then?
Look up a photo of John Krasinski.
How do you even spell Krasinski?
Well, you know the dad from The Quiet Place?
Yeah.
That's him.
What? Oh no, he is not gonna. He cannot play John McClane.
I mean, he's already Jack Ryan.
Well, yeah, but he's. How do I say this? He's too tall. That sounds extremely stupid. Never mind.
That's a stupid reason. He just doesn't look the part.
Yeah, he doesn't. Okay, Drew. Also, Last Crusade should have been the last Indiana Jones movie. I agree with that statement. Kingdom and Dial were completely unnecessary.
Well, especially Kingdom. Kingdom sucks.
Yeah, it does. Well, I mean, I having fun with it, but I will say it's probably not a good
Kingdom
film.
has Alien.
Yeah, that is where they really like that is such a far.
And then they make the stupid side plot of Shia LaBeouf being Harrison Ford's son.
Yeah, I wasn't a big fan of that part either. I will admit it has problems. It's by far the most flawed.
And then Dial had time travel.
I mean, it's at least closer to reality than Aliens. Drew, I haven't seen the first 4 Fast and Furious movies. I will watch them since I got the Ultimate Ride Blu-ray collection not too long ago. There's 1 and 4 are decent. 2 and 3 suck.
Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him. 2 is criminally underrated.
And what about 3?
3 is criminally underrated.
Oh, come on. Okay, Leon.
I think debatably 2 and 3 is better than 4. 4 is trash.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
At least they have good chemistry together. Like Tokyo Drift, the chemistry is pretty bad.
Fast 5 is where they got good chemistry together.
No, they have good chemistry in 4. It also is more serious, and I'm more of a serious person than someone that's.
But Fast 5 has bank heists.
So, it's awesome, and you get the rockin'. Fast 5.
I still like Fast and Furious 6.
That one's good, just not nearly the peak. Although we'll disagree on that statement.
All right, let's keep going on. We're gonna be arguing for forever.
Yeah, we have the ability to do that. Believe me. Leon, have you seen both Avatar movies? I started the first, and I still haven't finished
amazing.
it.
10 out of 10 movies.
What? I will always not be a very big fan of them because of the fact they stole James Cameron from us, and they are keeping him, and we're getting flawed films like Avatar instead of getting near perfect films like Terminator.
You really want them to make another trash Terminator movie?
It's in James Cameron. He loved Dark Fate, and he was part of the project for that. Most likely, if he comes back to direct it, he will make another great one. He has the ability to make it more simplistic. Aliens, he could also do another one and completely ignore Alien 3.
Yeah,
Plus, he
but
could
now
also try
they're
Predator.
doing Romulus, and then they're not even gonna finish off Ridley Scott's trilogy.
Yeah, I know. That's what really angered me because Covenant kind of ends on a cliffhanger, which is super
I haven't
angry.
seen Prometheus, Covenant,
You
Alien
need to
3, or was it Resurrections?
resurrect. There's a Alien 3 and Resurrection are pretty bad. To
Okay, I
terrible.
was looking at this Letterboxd account earlier, and her top four was all four original Alien movies. So her number
Who?
one was Alien, her number two was Aliens, her number
No.
three was Alien 3, and her
Oh,
number four was Alien Resurrection.
ugh. Yeesh. Who
She
was this?
didn't even have the audacity to even mention Prometheus or Covenant.
He probably didn't see him because there's no way on
I
Earth.
mean, a lot of people probably thought Prometheus wasn't an alien movie.
I mean, you get the xenomorphs in there. It's just they're more. They don't look like they do in like some of the other ones. They're a bit They're more. They're not as
Doesn't
evolved.
Covenant have a really cool scene where the alien is hanging onto the spaceship?
Oh yeah, that's a pretty cool scene. It's. I mean, it's you can tell it's CGI, but it's decent CGI. But you can at least tell.
All right.
But it's still pretty. It's pretty cool. It's also a lot more violent, but it does. There's some CG blood in there.
All right. What do you think of the Underworld movies? Haven't seen them. I'm not allowed to.
I also agree. I have not seen either film. Not either. I have not seen any of them. So no comment. But I have not seen very many vampire films at all, mostly because the only one I've started is the original Twilight, and I still haven't finished it because yikes.
Remember a while ago when we planned to do a ranking and then that
That's
thing just disappeared out of nowhere?
because it was so bad. I still cannot finish that film.
I've seen the original Twilight and I watched it with a friend so we could make fun of it together.
It is so bad. I could not believe it. I only got like 15 minutes in, then I just turned it off. I was like, okay, I can't do this.
I have a question for you.
Yeah,
Are you able to watch Wolf of Wall Street through VidAngel?
probably. Why?
I don't know. I was just curious.
I mean, I probably could be. I mean,
The whole reason why I'm not allowed to watch is because of the plot, which I swear at this point my dad is making up excuses.
I thought the plot's about a guy that is on Wall Street that gets that like has some problems or something. I don't
No,
even know.
he like sells drugs and stuff, and he's in an underground business.
Oh, drugs. No wonder.
There's so many movies that you've watched more than once in theaters or cinemas.
Nope, never gone to a movie twice in the theater.
I have. I've seen like I've seen 3 movies in theaters twice. I got to see Kong vs. Godzilla twice in theaters.
Oh,
There was one that I just remembered. I got to see No Way Home twice in theaters.
and you still think it's overrated?
No, it's because I didn't get a good crowd reaction. Everyone was silent.
Wow, everyone is silent in the theater. It now is a terrible film.
And then I got to see Dead Reckoning twice in theaters.
Oh, lucky. I didn't even get to see him once in theaters.
It was amazing.
Yeah, rub it in. Anyway, Godzilla, I accidentally put a period instead of a question mark.
It's
So
fine.
you did.
We didn't question on it, so you're probably...
Yeah. So anyone, if you guys are in here, hit that like button, and if you guys have any questions, be sure to ask them while we are here, because this thing sadly cannot last forever. Okay. Film Kid, you there?
Oh, my bad. My mic was muted.
Oh.
I was saying this thing can't last forever, so that's going to be hard for a watch party.
Oh. Yeah. Godzilla. I've seen at least the first 2 Underworld movies, and I like both. I've heard good things about them.
My dad likes them.
It's just the problem is they're vampire films, and Twilight is infamous for being so bad that they actually killed the subgenre of vampire films. They are
I
that bad.
didn't.
Huh?
The Blade movies are solid.
Yeah, but Twilight
Besides
came
Trinity.
after. Twilight came after and just went. "Woo." And the funny thing is, yeah, I can't whistle, sadly, so I can't do that. But I have no idea why, but they made so much money. They made hundreds of million.
Jay has not given one past 2 stars on Letterboxd.
Have what?
Jay hasn't given a Twilight movie, and like his highest score was 2 stars
For which one?
for like 3 of them.
He gave 3. Well,
And
okay,
he
that
gave one
means
of them a half a star.
which means that he likes Rainbow Last Blood more than all of them. Ha!
That's not that hard.
Rainbow Last Blood is infamous for being very hated upon. You would be surprised how many people would actually prefer Twilight to that. I hate that people do it, but I have no
Hey, you
control
skipped
over it.
over my comment.
Oh, oops.
See, I made it.
Yes, you did. Thank you so much for joining us, Film Kid. I am here with Film Kid. Extremely meta. Leon, how many Fast and Furious films are there? I've only seen Tokyo Drift once years ago. There's 11 films. There's the first 10, and there's the Hobbs and Shaw spinoff.
Yeah, because you have really 9 accurate ones that like focus on the main characters, and then Tokyo Drift focuses on a whole different batch of characters besides crap.
Which is why I didn't like it. The characters are nowhere near as memorable as the real family.
Yeah, and then you have Hobbs and Shaw, which focuses on 2 characters from the franchise, but they're just side characters. One's a cop, and one gets revenge, and one is the villain in Furious 7.
But they're both hilarious. I think they are so funny. There's some really good insults.
I just cut my finger.
Yeah. Oh, you okay?
Yeah, fine. That's why I said crap.
Oh, yeah. It's really funny. Like, I really like that line where the Rock is on the plane and he's like, oh, okay, F1, F2, FU. That was hilarious. Oh man, I love it when he does that type of stuff. Hasta, okay, so I think I made it work, but how do I join your stream? You would have.
Are you gonna talk?
I mean, if you're wanting to, I can try and add you in. I would just need to.
You can click the link. There's a link. Wait, which video did you put? Was it my Blade ranking?
To be honest, I don't even know. I think it's. I'll go check. I know how.
It may have been my Blade ranking that you posted it
in. You answered this question. Oh, this could. Nope, wrong one. Sorry. You answered this question if it's actually coming up while I take a look.
What movie did you walk out of? I mean, I walked out of one movie, but it wasn't because it was bad. It was because I was younger, and it was the first ever movie that I went to in theaters. It was the Minions movie, which is a bad movie in general.
I mean, I wouldn't blame you for walking out of that one. That one is not good.
Well, I thought it was way too long because I was like 4.
It was like 4 a.m?
No, I was 4 years old.
Oh.
And like I've watched it multiple times afterwards. It's just I couldn't sit through the entire theater thing.
Hasta, the link is in my community tab that I posted about saying Inception versus Forrest Gump.
You click on our big conversation. Wow, we might get to hear Hasta's voice. This is gonna be weird.
Yeah. Oh man. I'm missing a few comments. I'll get back to get them as soon as I can. Drew, hot take. Furious 7 was one of the better movies of 2015. I even thought it was a better 2015 movie than Avengers Age of Ultron.
I can agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that too. I think Age of Ultron is criminally underrated.
Age of Ultron
is underrated. Furious 7 is so good.
You're going to get mad at me. I think Age of Ultron is better than the original Avengers.
It's more flawed for sure. It has bigger flaws, but it's still really enjoyable. I rewatched that one so much. I did like a thing where I watched the original Avengers, then Age of Ultron. I would then do Captain America Civil War, Infinity War, and Endgame, and I did that on loop for so long.
Wait, why did you add in Civil or Winter? Oh yeah, Civil War, because that's technically an Avengers movie.
It's very much integral to the plot of Infinity War, and plus it is basically Avengers 2.5, which a lot of people make fun of.
You are 6 subscribers away from 800.
Yeah, congratulations.
It's not the Blade video.
It's the one where I said it's in my community tab. It says,
which movie should I watch today? And it's
Inception versus
Forrest Gump. And then you go to the comment that I had on there, and I'm pretty sure. What did I comment? Well, yeah.
Just
go to the comment that I commented on, and then go to replies in the Ledger's link reply. Click on that, and hopefully it will get you in.
As soon as you get in, I will try. I'm gonna probably delete the link so no one else can. I don't want to get too many people in here. Drew, Age of Ultron was good but slightly disappointing. I mean, I wasn't as disappointed as some other people. I did not know its reputation at that point, so I didn't know that people weren't the biggest fan of it, but I did enjoy the film.
I think the original Avengers is overrated. It gets talked about way too much.
Yikes.
I'm not talking about the one with Sean Connery.
Oh, yeah, no, but nobody would think that's not a film you could say is overrated. Nobody likes that film.
You even used it as a gag in your.
Yeah, I did. I love that. I love that one.
You've done so many gags. I think the funniest one was the X-Men ranking one.
What did I do for that one?
There was the Deadpool parody thing at the beginning.
Oh, yeah, that was also pretty funny.
And you're like, thumbnail by 2 complete idiots.
Yeah, yeah, I just love to insult myself like that. It is hilarious. I'm someone that really can make fun of myself and have fun with it. It's like I'm winking at the audience. Okay, Drew. Furious 7 was the first.
My bad.
You okay?
Yeah, my camera accidentally turned on. It was just my hair, though.
Yeah, I saw. Furious 7 was the first Fast and Furious I ever watched, and it was a surprise. Even if I watched that and then that was the only one, I probably still would say that's a great ending for a movie.
Hey, to be fair, I've shown my hair 12 times.
Yeah, you have. You showed me it yesterday accidentally.
I don't try to show it. It's always on my.
It's always like a little thing that accidentally happens.
I was trying. I don't know what. I think I was trying to click the chat, and I accidentally clicked it.
Yeah. Hold on.
I wonder if Hosta is trying to join.
He probably is. It could take him a bit.
Well, yeah, because it's. I mean, we got on like 4 minutes before the stream started.
Oh yeah. We really got on late. Leon.
We were panicking.
Yeah, we were. Leon, do you have any snacks or drinks at the movie theaters? I always have nachos and 7-Up.
It's like a Sprite type drink.
Oh, thank you. So I just popcorn, usually maybe a lemonade now and again, but usually just popcorn and lemonade.
Only get because I don't like drinks because I don't want to risk myself.
Yeah.
So I don't like running out of theaters. I like sitting down the entire movie. So I normally just get a snack. Normally I get Mike and Ike's or M&M's. I don't know why.
Yeah, you're that like guy that people are always like, quiet down with those bags.
Yep.
This one.
But for short movies, most of the time I'll get a drink. For movies that are maybe 90 minutes to 100 minutes, I would normally get a drink.
Which is now really hard to do considering that people are so bloating their run times. Like Indiana Jones is it's 2.5 hours. It's like that is not needed at all. They could have easily trimmed that down.
That was one of my most anticipated movies of last year, and it was disappointing.
Yeah, I know. It was in your last place, wasn't it?
No, it switched to Fast X and Transform. Well, no, it's
when you first did. I saw that it was when you ranked your top 5 most anticipated. I saw that it was in your last place.
Yeah, but that was after I thought about it.
Yeah. I was like, you're straighting some credibility there, my friend. Okay, Godzilla. What's your favorite incarnation of the Joker? Easily Heath Ledger. Great performance.
Mine is Joaquin Phoenix. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah. I was like, you're about to get kicked. Oh, Hosta's here. We'll see if he can. We'll answer this question. Godzilla.
We're already 50 minutes in.
Yeah, I know. That's what surprised me. I'm like, this time is flying by. I thought we only got on 10 minutes ago. It's been nearly an hour. Godzilla, what is your favorite incarnation of Batman? Bale. I would say he's my favorite. He is a fantastic version. He's like one that he has the perfect balance
Robert
of Bruce
Pattinson
Wayne.
is overrated.
I will agree with that statement.
Same thing with Michael Keaton. Michael Keaton is overrated.
I will
And Ben
probably
Affleck.
agree with.
All the Batmans is overrated besides Christian Bale.
Yeah, I will agree with that one. I think Ben Affleck is overrated as well.
Why did my thing just go away?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. I thought Hosta was here, so I was going to try and put you guys together to so there could be 3 people in there. But he kind of got kicked out or something. I have no idea why.
Oh.
It's like what you happened yesterday before we actually managed to get that settled. But I would say Ben Affleck, he's a good incarnation of him. The thing is, Justice League, I'm not a big fan of him in, so he's utilized as kind of a joke in that one partially, as well as the Flash. There's a joke in the Flash where they do make fun of him in a way. Plus, he's much darker of a incarnation of him. Where in the warehouse scene of Batman versus Superman, he is literally killing people, and that's the coolest action scene with Batman. But it's also very flawed as he is being
Are you
so
gonna add me
violent.
back up to the? Oh, yep, there I am.
You are? Hold on.
Yep.
Yeah. Sorry, I just realized it. But it's just Batman has a rule that separates him. He's not supposed to kill. So when we see Ben Affleck do that, I can't get into what they're doing. I get it that he's trying to save someone, but even then, he's like branding people in Batman versus Superman. That's like really harsh of him. He's a much darker incarnation.
Is Hosta in StreamYard?
He is not. He left. I think he got kicked or something. I have no idea how. Okay.
Maybe you'll try to join again.
Yeah, I probably will. You did.
DJ Dix is in the chat.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get to him in a second. Leon, is there any 2023 movies you haven't seen that you are planning to watch? Planning on watching this year?
There's 3 for me. Godzilla -1. I want to watch Thanksgiving, and I want to watch Killers of the Flower Moon. Those are the main 3.
Those 3, I will say, are probably also my main 3, as well as probably Insidious, The Red Door, and Nun 2. Those are the only ones I can think of at the moment.
I watched the first Insidious movie, and I couldn't sleep for 2 weeks, so I'm not going to watch anymore.
It's PG-13. It's the scariest horror movie you've ever seen, and you've seen it. That's hilarious. Although, to be fair, isn't it very practical? The Insidious film.
Insidious has a song in it that scared me.
Yeah, but also it's pretty funny considering like I'm not scared at all of Pennywise and it because
neither am I.
It's just because the CGI which really sticks out. It's like that is not scary at all. And then in It Chapter 2, he's utilized as a joke in the 3rd act where they just call him a clown and he dies and turns into this like puddle, and it's like it is the most terrible death of a character I have ever seen. I
wonder if Hosta's joining.
He is. I see him right now. He's trying to figure it out. He'll get it done. DJ, I loved Michael Keaton and Robert Pattinson as Batman. They're both good ones that I probably would say I respect more than I enjoy. Like Robert Pattinson, he's not really in his movies very much, which is why I don't put him as high. He is definitely one of the more iconic ones, but he's
Ledger.
Yeah.
Do you play any video games?
Yeah, I do. Once in a while, like Mario Kart, I play all the time. On the Nintendo Switch.
All right, you can continue.
Yeah. So I would say he's iconic, but he's not in his movies very much. It's always about the villains. And then he got cut off right as he decided not to. I don't think he didn't want to return for Batman Forever, so he didn't. But he is good, and Robert Pattinson, I think people are just kind of going into the recency bias territory, calling him the best. His Bruce Wayne needs a lot of work. As a Batman, he is definitely one of the best.
Hosta is there. He just commented in the chat. Can you guys hear me?
I cannot.
I said I cannot either.
He did? I didn't see him chat.
Go to chat and then just like us 3. It's gonna be in the chat.
Oh, private chat. He did that. Hold on. Dang it. Well, let me bring up another comment. I'll then go to the private chat. Okay. Hold on. There. You want to answer this question?
What question?
Dang it! I put it back. Hold on. I'll bring it back up. This lagging stuff is really getting on my nerves. There. Can you see it now?
Yeah.
Okay. Shoot.
What are the most overrated and underrated movie directors? What is an overrated movie director? Maybe Tim Burton?
Yeah, I would say him. I think his films are very weird. They're on the more
I mean,
gothic
Nightmare
side.
on Elm Street is okay.
What? The original?
No. I mean, A Nightmare Before Christmas.
that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I mean, I have fun with it, but
I watched it last Halloween because I completely forgot about it. I forgot how much of a musical it was.
oh yeah, it is, isn't it? When I first watched it, I was kind of intimidated by it. I was like, "What on earth is this?"
Also, maybe did you enable the microphone and camera thing?
And just hold on.
Because you have to do that before you go live.
Yeah, I just sent him something in the chat. I think. Yeah, I did.
No.
It says he's backstage. Well, you guys are going to be here while we're having a bit of a predicament. Okay, I'm gonna try and get.
You might have to invite him.
No, you can't invite anyone. They just press the link. Then they're in. That's what you did. You just had to press the link. Then you're in. You take a look at the private chat and just tell me what he's saying, and I'll answer.
It says he's backstage.
Yeah, I know.
Because for right now, it says you're in the show. For us.
Yeah, it says that you're in the show. I'm trying to. I'll show your banner. And very great banner, by the way.
Mine?
What the? Why isn't hostage put in there?
Oh, there.
You can see it.
Hello there.
Ah! Hold on. Won't let me add him to stage.
He's in.
There.
Hello there.
Hi there.
You hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Sorry, my English is a little bad.
Nice to actually meet you.
Nice to talk to you.
Hold on, I'm gonna bring this up. Leon. Oh wait,
Your
no,
your brother is
That's
in the
what I was
chat
trying to bring
against
up.
me.
Godzilla, have you seen any of Darren Aron? I don't know how to say that. Whatever movies. The Fountain is a really good one, and I really recommend it. I don't think so. You guys?
No, I don't think so.
Never.
Okay.
Guys, should I turn my voice up or down or something? Or is it fine?
It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Alright.
There. Okay.
You're gonna have to change the title ledger.
What do you mean the title?
Oh
yeah, I will. Okay, Leon, have you seen a film called The Frighteners?
No.
I haven't.
Yeah, I have not.
It's good.
I wouldn't know. Okay. Okay, Godzilla, what is the most overrated action movie franchise?
John Wick.
What? John Wick is not.
You guys
overrated.
are gonna get mad at me for saying this, but Die Hard.
What? That might be my favorite action franchise when I think about it.
John Wick is my favorite action franchise.
I think you're more mad at me. John Wick is good, but it's only 4 movies, so to compare to like Mission Impossible, not as good.
I can understand where you're coming from partially, but I would say in terms of inconsistency, John Wick is by far better than Mission Impossible because they didn't really get their formula down until 4. But I would say
because 3 was solid.
Yeah, 3 is solid, but it's a bit more of it's a big tonal shift from 2 to 3. It's a big tonal shift from 1 to 2 to then 3. It's like such a tonal shift from them. But I would say John Wick is a great franchise. Die Hard, I have no idea how I can get if like 5. Wait, you get. I still do not know how because in your ranking you had 4 above 5. Yet you were mostly griping with 4, but then you were trying to defend 5
Yeah, because everyone praises 4, but hates on 5.
because 4 is awesome. It's my number 4 on the list, but it's still awesome.
Sorry, guys, what are you talking about now?
Live Free or Die Hard.
Bad.
I mean, I would say, your Hostel wasn't one of your gripes with it the ending.
Yes. The rest of the movie is like 6 out of 10. It's all right, but the ending is just so disrespectful. I love the ending of A Good Day to Die Hard, even though that's much worse.
Then don't
But
watch
it
the unrated cut. The unrated cut takes away that ending where he's actually with his family. They completely cut that part out of the unrated cut. I was furious because that was the only part I liked about A Good Day to Die Hard. They didn't take out the only part I like about it in the unrated cut, which I did not know. So the beginning, when we actually seen Lucy McLean, I first got angry about that. Then when you get to the ending, I was like, oh man, I'm really angry here. The film
so
sucks.
what I love about the ending in A Good Day to Die Hard is he doesn't get to be with his wife that fails. He takes it, takes a sacrifice or something. He like loses it, but he still gets to be with his kids. So that's like he doesn't get it all, but he doesn't get to be with his family or not his wife, but he gets to be with his kids.
Well, in 4, he only gets to be with his kids. So, but plus in
But that's just
3,
one kid.
yeah, but even in there, then in 3, he's not with anyone. They just kind of end the film with him hopefully resolving it, and we don't see him at all with it. So 3 kind of takes that premise because at least in 4 he's with one of them, in 3 he's with no one except Zeus.
Uh, Can I can I ask a question?
Sure.
What's your guys' favorite movie scene of the year?
Of the year?
Uh,
Of this year or last year? Because this year,
last year.
last year.
Probably John Wick driving his car through where are they at the finale of the movie?
They have it.
Yeah.
It's in things like Paris.
But
Yeah, it's in Paris.
when he's driving the
I
car,
just hated
they
the
run out.
radio voiceover.
What?
I hated the radio part of it, where like the woman sings and stuff while it's happening.
Oh yeah, yeah. The audio. But I would say that you may not like this, but the radio scene in John Wick Chapter 4, like that scene where we get that awesome shot where we hear the woman singing, and then we get like all that action with like him having to take out everyone. I love that scene.
Yes, but
Did you
I just hate how the radio plays in the background. I thought that was like
Yeah,
unnecessary.
I could see someone saying that, but oh wait, we actually forgot about this one. Oh wait, no, we did not. We actually answered it. Oops. I'm bringing this one up. Godzilla. The Fountain stars Hugh Jackman, and he's really good in it. Oh, can't go wrong with Hugh Jackman.
Well, when I watch it, then love you, Jackman.
Don't say the Wolverine. I'm telling you, he is great in the Wolverine.
He is great in the Wolverine, but nothing else is great.
I mean, the action scenes are great. Like the scene where he covers
Yeah.
up that guy with when the nuke is coming down is awesome. And if you're gonna say that's straining credibility, he has a regeneration that would actually happen.
That nuke scene looks almost as good as it does in Oppenheimer.
Boys,
Oh yeah,
it's not horrible, but
it's
personally to me, it's horrible. There's only one woman movie I watched less than the Wolverine, and that's Origins. Hate both.
Origins. At least I thought the Wolverine had better action scenes in the third act. At least did not anger me as much as Origins did with Deadpool. There's a reason with what they did with Deadpool. There's a reason Deadpool where Ryan Reynolds will not let it go. Where he literally in Deadpool 2 shoots the version of him, which I even keep thinking that technically wouldn't happen because there's like a scene where Wolverine stabs him in X-Men Origins Wolverine and he regenerates. How come when Deadpool shoots him, he doesn't die?
Ledger,
He doesn't regenerate. You could argue that he had an adamantium bullet, but that's possibly a plot hole. But it's like, don't defend X-Men Origins Wolverine. Don't defend X-Men Origins Wolverine to knock down Deadpool 2. I did the same thing by defending X-Men Origins Wolverine to knock down Logan, which I really think I shouldn't have done.
Ledger,
Yeah.
what's your favorite scene of last year? You didn't tell.
Oh no, I think I did the radio scene with John Wick Chapter 4.
You too.
Hmm?
Guess mine, guys, because you're not gonna guess it.
Something in the holdovers, I'm guessing.
The nuke scene in Oppenheimer?
Nope, not Oppenheimer.
Let me guess. The scene where we see Tom Cruise do the jump.
Not Mission Impossible.
Oh, is it the holdovers?
Nope.
I give up because I can't think of any.
Oh, is it one of the scenes from Godzilla -1?
Nope.
I still
You
don't know
just say when you give up.
I give up.
Indiana
Spider-Verse?
Jones, the throwback scene to the moment from the first
opening.
Indiana Jones when they're like, where doesn't it hurt?
When they're on the train. Yeah, some of the effects do not look good. Like you can tell there's several scenes where they're either on a green screen.
But you have to admit that was the best part of Dial of Destiny.
Yeah, that's probably a very bad part. That was your best part, and it still has a lot of flaws. But I will admit that is the best part.
Guys, the ending of Dial of Destiny, when Marion says, "Where doesn't it hurt?" and you do that throwback to Raiders of the Lost Ark, that shit got me emotional.
Oh yeah. Wait, in what? Oh yeah, my dad hated that part. He didn't see it, but he heard about that and he immediately called it out saying it was like woke. Chronicles of Yarnia, hi, happy birthday.
What?
Thank you.
How's that woke?
He thinks it's woke because the girl had to because Indiana Jones was like wanting to stay in the past and then the girl has to like take him back.
Hell nah.
It's less woke if you actually watch the film because it makes sense because like Mutt died, like Marion's left him, he's been alone, so he's sad, so it makes sense in
I
reality.
wonder if we can get Jay on.
I like Dial of Destiny and I love that scene.
I wonder if we could get Jay on StreamYard.
If we could, then that means we probably could do like a summarization of what our ranking was of the.
Because Nick already has StreamYard.
He does?
Sure.
Yeah, he
Jay should join.
He probably should sometime if he actually comes in.
But what are the movies for that channels? You know that favorite one with action. You know that action genre challenged.
Yeah, the genre challengers.
What movies were that?
I don't know.
I need to watch the Daniel Craig Bond movies.
That we're doing?
Oh, the latest one?
Mission Impossible, John Wick, Die Hard.
The Expendables, Die Hard,
Rambo.
John Wick, Mission Impossible, Rambo. And Daniel Craig's James Bond. So the new ones.
Yes. So I need to watch Daniel Craig Bond and Expendables 3 and 4, which I think is going to be horrible.
3 is not horrible. 4 is horrible.
3 is horrible. 4 is underrated.
No. Just because it's rated R does not mean it's good.
But 2 is far better. 2 is easily the best one of the first 2.
Yeah,
1 is okay, but really boring.
2 is the best one out of the entire franchise.
Yeah, I would say that.
Like the first one is like super overrated.
It's like really the second part, like the middle act that drags, but it still has.
I hate the ending to the first movie.
What is the? Oh yeah.
Where they break into like the castle type thing.
that was definitely probably the worst. It's one of the worst third acts of the franchise, but to be fair, they usually all fall off.
I
in
mean,
the third
Expendables
act
2 had a
except for two.
great third act.
2 is probably the only one, and where the third act I actually genuinely enjoyed. Like 1, 3, and 4, especially 4, all their third acts are not very good.
3's only redeeming part was Mel Gibson.
Oh yeah, he is great in that, but he's always great. Yeah, Godzilla. What is the
But
most overrated movie in the Mission Impossible franchise?
Rogue Nation.
Oh wow,
yeah,
it's
Rogue
hard to
Nation, I guess.
decide because they're all
Like
so
not
great.
hardcore overrated, but a little.
Because
Huh?
they all have the same ranking on the Mission Impossible franchise.
That's also really funny though.
Also,
It's hard to really know, but I would say maybe. Okay, I'll just side with them. Rogue Nation, I guess, because there are some people that will say it is the best, and I think it has of the McCory era, it has the most flaws.
Some
for
people
me.
say it's better than Ghost Protocol and Dead Reckoning.
What?
it's shot really well.
I think Ghost Protocol is more rewatchable. Plus, although if you're measuring it by the third, like after, like Ghost Protocol, like after the big stunt versus Rogue Nation's third act, I would say Rogue Nation because
Guy,
Ghost Protocol does go down after it's. Wait, House, were you asking something?
guys, what Expendables movie is it that Harrison Ford is in?
He's in the third.
3.
Because like I watched
He
2.
plays a very minor role. He takes up Bruce Willis's role in the franchise, and he's a helicopter pilot.
I was furious about that part because I think Bruce Willis is much more fun in it than
Yeah, but Bruce Willis started to lose his memory right when they started making 3.
they what? Oh yeah, he started losing his memory. Yeah. And
Guys,
how do they do a respectable job? They then hinted that they might have killed his character. I hated that part.
guys, do you know in 2 at the ending, Sylvester Stallone I think says that belongs in a museum, and I thought Harrison Ford was gonna get a cameo, but it was just randomly set up some helicopter, and I was so fucking disappointed.
you'll get him in the third film, but you could be disappointed because he's not in it too much. But Mel Gibson
He
is
has like out of the 2-hour-long movie, he probably has about 5 minutes of screen time.
5 minutes is stretching it, to be honest.
But he's in the third act. He's in like 90% of the third act.
He
Can
is?
you two
Because he's
see
flying
my
the helicopter.
What?
He's flying the helicopter. I'm pretty sure he's with John Travolta.
John Travolta's in it?
Yes, he's the guy with the wrestling ear thing.
I may have missed that part. Oh wait, yeah, he is.
And you two can't see my camera, right?
No,
You
we
can't
see
see
the
my
Lord of
face
the Rings:
anything.
The Return of the King poster.
Super. Good.
And by the way, great poster, by the way.
Yes.
Yeah, and Chronicles of Yarnia, you won 3 correct. None of you guys will understand this, so now it
You
looks like we're
wanted
all caught up on the
3?
chat. I think everyone left.
What was the you wanted 3 thing?
It's a thing. She knows me in real life. She was asking about something. It's hard to explain, but believe me, I would say 4 is much worse than 3 because 3 at least was like the first 2. It's like a very much
3,
of a
they
throwback.
take out the entire squad so Sylvester Stallone can get a new squad.
At least they're in the film. We only get Stallone and we barely get Stallone in 4 at all, and Statham also is not very well used in it as well.
I
He's
thought
the best
Statham
part.
did a good job.
Huh?
I thought Statham did a decent job.
He did a good job. It's just he didn't get utilized too much.
I can't admit that whole thing where Statham has to work with those like TikTok people.
Oh,
What the
yeah.
fuck?
Oh yeah, that was awful. I hated
Oh
that
yeah,
part.
Jason Statham gets hired to be a bodyguard of an influencer.
It's like they were trying to play for laughs. It's not funny at all. It's like painfully unfunny. Yeah,
Because they're all
Chronicles of Yarnia.
faking.
Okay, good, because I'm about halfway done with 3, so yeah, okay.
What for you?
Again, it's something that you guys won't get. It's She knows me in personal life. She knows me in real life, so
Is it a movie or anything?
no, it
Okay.
is not. Godzilla. Ghost Protocol is personally overrated. Don't get me wrong. I really like Ghost Protocol. I just think it dragged after the Burj Khalifa stuff. That
Yeah.
is
Okay, I can't
That's
admit
a fair
Ghost
take.
Protocol has the most forgettable stuff after the Burj Khalifa.
Whoa.
Yeah, I
No,
will
no.
agree with that.
Ghost Protocol is the most memorable of all the Mission Impossible movies.
More than Fallout. Fallout has several action scenes
I
like
know
back
this is
to
gonna
back.
sound super weird, but I find Mission Impossible 3 the most memorable.
Yeah, okay, that's also one of them. But I
And
think,
Dead
like,
Reckoning. Dead
it's
Reckoning
definitely
is
the-
also super
I
memorable.
love Fallout. I love Fallout, but it's really forgettable. Same with something like Back to the Future. I watched that 3 times last year. I still just forget it exists all the time.
I seriously probably should give Back to the Future a rewatch before you keep yelling at me about it. But I still stand by my
Back to the
statement.
Future is a great movie.
It's
I'm
really
not
great, but
denying
I
it's
just
great.
forget it exists.
It's just like one of the greatest of all time. It is not for me. I would say Biff is what mostly drags it down. I hated Biff when I first watched it. I couldn't stand him. I was just hoping somebody would come in and just suddenly kill him.
I mean, he gets beaten up by Marty at the end.
Yeah, but still.
Film kid,
Yeah.
did you remember a very old video from Ledger where he ranked 5 perfect movies? He did a video called five movies so close to perfect as they come.
Yeah.
You put Back to the Future in that.
I know. I regret that because I will say I shouldn't have done that.
Have you
Everyone
What,
rewatched
Lester?
Back to the Future since then?
What did
Yeah,
you
it
do,
is.
Lester?
I don't know why.
Have you rewatched Back to the Future since then?
I have not. I've seen it once. I've seen all 3 once. I binged the 3, but
then that's probably why you think it's overrated.
That's fair. I'll go back and rewatch them soon. But
All right.
genre
Do
challenges
we
ranking,
all
they're not my
agree
top
on
priority.
which is the best? Wow, this
Sequel?
is getting long. This is longer than the live stream that you did yesterday.
Still not as long as our chat yesterday.
Oh yeah, we were chatting for 3 hours.
It was funny.
Fair.
Yeah. So what were you asking? Whichever one wasn't a Hassa?
Oh.
Or no, wait, no, it was.
I
Kid.
forgot.
I have one. Film kid. Which
Yeah.
of these movies do you prefer? Aliens, the second one, or Predator?
Aliens
It's
or
supposed to
Predator?
be a very easy choice.
Aliens.
W.
I know Ledger is probably yelling since he prefers Predator.
I'm not yelling. They're my number 4 and number 5 favorite film of all time. I'm fine, honestly.
I mean, right now, Aliens is my favorite movie.
Of all time?
I thought
Yeah,
7
of all
was.
time.
W take.
My thing keeps switching, but right now, Aliens is.
W take.
And then my number 2 is Terminator 2. My number 3 is Forrest Gump. My number 4 is RoboCop.
Oh, come
the fuck?
on. RoboCop.
Like you change your rankings all the time.
RoboCop.
Didn't you
I
say
have not seen it.
Terminator
It can't be
2 is
that
only a top 10?
My number 3 is Forrest Gump.
W take for that. W take. And Terminator 2 up there.
Terminator.
They're also top 5 for me, and Aliens is like right outside of top 5.
There's probably like 4 people in this world that will hate that Terminator 2 is in your top 5. Like 4 people in this world.
Yeah.
That is how well loved that film is.
There are some people who hate the ending of Terminator 2 because it takes away the horror from the first movie, and it makes it to this feel good way. Like, I was scared as fuck of robots and AI before I watched Terminator 2. Now I really ain't. Like, that fixed that.
Mm-hmm.
I need to hear you guys' thoughts on Saving Private Ryan.
Oh, I love it.
Love it.
Who doesn't? It's fantastic.
Love it.
Ledger, I think you're a tab behind in the chat.
Not too much. But I didn't want to watch it at first. Because I heard from my best friend that there was like a lot of the opening was horrifically violent, that you were
It
seeing heads
was.
blown
It's
off.
they're getting shot off on D-Day.
Yeah, I know, but it's not like I was he even said something like there was a guy that the guy that he was talking to someone, it then pans to only his character. You then see the guy again, and the guy's head is missing. And it wasn't that horrific, but I would still say it's a very violent film. But I love it. Okay, Chronicles.
Ledger,
Yeah.
do you do you do you remember when we talked about Jaws and I told you it was my fourth favorite Spielberg movie, and you guessed my two of my top three was Indiana Jones 1 and 3,
Yeah.
but you didn't
Saving
know
Pri-
what my third favorite was.
Yeah.
That's Saving
Yes,
Private Ryan. I do
and it was
believe
Jurassic Park, wasn't it?
Jurassic Park is
Jurassic Park
Spielberg.
it's like slightly overrated, but I don't really care because like Jurassic
Hosta.
Park Jurassic Park is like one of the movies where I don't really care if you like it or not. I think it's a little overrated, but I don't really care if people uh, agree with me.
Hosta.
Yeah.
Your favorite Spielberg is Schindler's List, right?
No.
It's definitely up there. It's definitely one of his most well
It's
made.
top 5. It's top 5. It's the best one, but not my favorite. My favorite is Waiters. Waiters.
My favorite is
I would say
Jurassic
Waiters.
Park.
Like Waiters of the Lost Ark is probably my favorite action movie.
My favorite is Jurassic Park or Saving Private Ryan. Those two are great.
But that's fine.
That's
That's fine. Do I think it's overrated? Yes, but I don't really care if you think it's overrated
I
or
think
not.
Ready Player One is underrated.
I
haven't watched
that's
that.
a good one.
Well, I watched a bit of it in school. It was okay, but I can't really say much about it.
It's not. It's definitely not top 5, but it's still good. It's definitely one of my least favorite of his, but I haven't seen
It's
too many
my
of his
most
movies.
rewatched movie of all time.
Lydia, what's your favorite? Is it still Waiters?
Huh?
Is your favorite still Waiters?
What's my what?
Favorite
Spielberg.
Spielberg?
What's your favorite Spielberg?
Probably Raiders of the Lost Ark, but Raiders or Jurassic Park. Probably Raiders right now.
I wouldn't have said Jurassic Park if I didn't
W.
recently rewatch it.
Wait, hold on, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. Jurassic Park, or The Dark Knight.
Okay. Anyway, Chronicle. I'm gonna do a quick little speed round. We only Chronicles of Yarnia. Here's the explanation. I am making him a birthday present, and he gave me a very unclear answer of what he wanted. Wow, tough crowd. My number then 1 through 3 is the one he chose. Okay. Now let me put this one up. Quick little. This could take a second.
I think his favorite horror movie villain is Michael Myers.
Yeah.
I've only watched the first one of the Halloween movies, not any others, but he's fucking awesome in that movie.
Yeah, it really ends with that destroys him. He's good in the first two of 2018 and kills. Ends destroys him. He is such he gets knocked over by a kid that was beaten up by band kids in it. It was so offensive.
Hannibal Lecter.
Huh?
Hannibal Lecter from Silence of the Lambs.
Oh yeah, he's one of the most disturbing for sure.
It's clearly the best movie to ever come out in 1991.
I wouldn't consider this
Not
a
T2.
horror movie villain, but I would consider this a horror movie villain. Probably Kevin Spacey from Seven.
He counts. He's not in it too much.
But is Seven a horror movie? Because Sean Chandler called it that, but I think it's weird.
Seven
that's a horror film.
Thriller,
I
but
would
it's super disturbing.
I will argue that to the day I die. That is a horror film.
At the end, maybe a bit.
It borders on thriller, but it is a horror film for me.
I would consider it more of a thriller.
But anyway, Myers edits. I will go with probably, you know what, ends really got under my skin on what they really insulted me with what they did to Michael. So I'm gonna go with Chucky, which is hilarious because I used to be deathly terrified of him. But I will go with Chucky right now because I was
I'm
too offended by what they
definitely
did. Huh?
Hannibal Lecter. I'm Hannibal Lecter on that.
He
He was
could be a
fucking
good one.
amazing.
He could be up there for me. I just need to see the Silence of the Lambs.
It's really good.
Yeah, Godzilla, Fallout, and Rogue Nation are my favorites of the Mission Impossible franchise. Those are fair. It's pretty good
Yeah.
because it's pretty fair because like the last 5 movies in that franchise, you can make a strong argument that that one's your
Rogue
favorite.
Nation is overrated, and it's probably the most forgettable.
It's like a high 8.5 out of 10.
It's a what?
The cinematography is the best of the entire franchise.
I thought Fallout has the best cinematography.
Oh yeah, probably Fallout. I was gonna say it looks gorgeous, but Rogue Nation could be the most
Dead
forgettable.
Reckoning also has great cinematography.
Rogue Nation is
Yeah.
really forgettable. But
Yeah, Rogue Nation, it
I
has
could say that
elements
for a lot
aren't
of the
that.
Mission Impossible.
Yeah, they are. It is a bit forgettable, but I would say 2 is the worst by far. But it is not forgettable. It is
Yeah.
not forgettable at
Ledger.
all. Yeah.
Are you gonna end the stream soon? We're approaching 90 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna end it in a second. Yeah. So
Yeah.
so we don't have too many people in here, so we'll just finish this up.
Mm.
Myers edits. I'd say Halloween 4 is the most underrated Halloween film. No comment. Have not seen it. Okay. Okay. Myers edits. Dude, I'd love to talk movies with you guys sometime. I could talk movies for hours, lol. Then you'd be with the right people. I can talk movies for hours. So can
You
Phil.
should have
We
saw me and
literally did.
Ledger last night. We talked for 3 hours about movies.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Oh man. Yeah, but I think we are gonna end the stream here. I'm gonna press.
I have a question.
Huh? Yeah.
It's mostly for film kid because you like Ghostbusters, right?
Yeah.
Who doesn't?
I don't really love it.
You mean you don't love it, but you still like it because it's a classic.
I like it. I don't,
You get the appeal.
just not that much, but Ghostbusters or The Dark Knight. I want to hear that. I want to hear the
Ghostbusters or
wise
Die
person.
Hard?
Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight.
Oh. I mean, Ledger's answer is Ghostbusters. I'm pretty confident.
I'm so
What?
sorry, Hosta. I'm so sorry.
Hell no. Okay.
It's more rewatchable.
That's a horrible take. That's really a horrible take.
Hosta's whole channel is based off The Dark Knight.
I'm just saying, it's rewatch value. The Dark Knight's pretty dark at certain points.
But it's better The Dark Knight.
Oh yes. If we're going off of which one is better, nobody will say Ghostbusters. The Dark Knight is the best.
Good take. Good take. I respect that.
Not everyone would say The Dark Knight is better.
Well, I mean, if you're smart and you know the history, which one has better cinematography, which one's a better film overall, it is The Dark Knight.
I mean, someone did die for The Dark Knight.
Who?
Someone did die for
The Dark Knight. Yeah, that was a fantastic performance.
I think his stuntman also died in one of the car chase scenes.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Like the scene where we see the truck go over, that actually happened. So if somebody was killed in that, I would not be surprised.
Also, that's
real.
Can we all agree on The Dark Knight has good action?
Has what?
Good action, because people say that action sucks throughout the entire trilogy. I somewhat agree with 1 and 3, but not The Dark Knight. The car chase is maybe my favorite car chase scene of all time. That and Waiters.
You got a lot of great car chases, like even like the one. There's like a really good chase scene in like a Rogue Nation, which is also pretty awesome.
Yes. And the bad motorcycle is so awesome.
Oh,
that looks so cool.
Myers edits answering
and like the scene where he's like in the car, and he used the motorcycle and gets out of the car with that. That scene gets me so excited.
Yeah, let me answer these 2 questions real quick. Then we're gonna end the stream. Hold on. Yes, we use StreamYard. We'll be happy to talk to you sometime. It seems like I'm basically becoming a guest. Now hosting guests. It's hilarious. Okay,
Probably
now,
fun.
yeah, Godzilla. Fun fact: Rogue Nation was the first Mission Impossible film. Rogue Nation was the first Mission Impossible film I saw. Oh, interesting. But it is definitely a great one to watch.
I have. I watched it when I was like 4.
You watched that when you're 4?
Yes, I watched that when I was 4.
That's dark for a 4-year-old to handle.
What?
Ah,
I was talking
Rogue
about
just action.
Paul Blart.
Chronicles of Yarnia. Have you watched Paul Blart Mall Cop yet? I have not.
I meant I watched that when I was 4.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rogue Nation.
I mean, I did watch Guardians when I was 3.
Okay, but so I have not, but I haven't heard too many great things about it. So I'm gonna answer this question real quick, then we'll try and get off. Okay, Godzilla, what do you think is the best movie soundtrack?
Oh, I just watched something recently.
Probably Rambo.
Lord
me.
of the Rings.
Actually, no. I'm gonna go, if we're going
But-
off the best, it is Lord of the Rings by far.
That's just like music is soundtrack, not just like songs.
Dang it, Ledger! Why did I have to bring up Lord of the Rings? Now the soundtrack is gonna be stuck in my head once again.
Happy to help.
But
Always
ain't
happy.
that like in soundtrack just songs instead of music? Like that's the score. The music like Lord of the Rings, but it's not really like songs. Soundtrack is something like Guardians of the Galaxy stuff.
Really quick, I have a StreamYard pulled up. Is there a link for next stream or somewhere I can join? I can put in a community tab in the future, but I can't put anyone else in because I'm about to end this thing. But anyway, that is gonna wrap it. Thank you all so much for tuning in for the
Ledger.
birthday.
Well, sorry.
Are you gonna end the stream and then?
Yeah, I'm gonna end the stream so people will stop recording. So I could technically talk to both of you after this, but
Okay.
but they will not see it. But thank you all
And
so
then
much.
yeah. Little sorry for just interrupting, but like I need to hear your thoughts on the Shawshank Redemption ending.
What about it?
What did you
I
think
love
about
that.
it? Because it like hardcore touches me.
That really touched me.
I haven't seen it, so no
love that
spoiling.
ending.
No, but it's a really good ending. It's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's one of my favorites of all time too. In terms of ending, that was fantastic. And seeing them embrace, that was like I was getting teary-eyed.
The Dark Knight or Shawshank Redemption?
Oh, I was thinking about that today, and I was like, please tell me he's not going to ask it.
Ledger, we're 92 minutes into the stream.
Yeah, no, I'll just say.
Wait, I was right. We got carried away.
Yep, he wins. Chronicles of Yarny really quick says happy birthday. Thank you. I will say
Happy birthday.
Yes, thank you. I will say I'll go to the Dark Knight right now. It could change, but I'm gonna end the stream right now. Thank you all so much for watching.
There's no bad choice.
Okay.